Hello everyone, it's B1 here and welcome back to part 2 of our Arcana guide for New World. We had a few comments on our last guide from players across different servers and continents saying our secret source catfish whiskers were really expensive on their servers. If you haven't seen our previous guide, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Firstly, as always, I have to caveat that prices do of course vary between servers, and it could be my server and the ones we checked had an insane amount of fishing bots, or players on the other servers figured out the true value of catfish whiskers and bought them all up. Either way, it means these players are in need of a better way to get from level 50 to 150 Arcana. We are going to use common focus potions using Rivercrest stem as the main ingredient as the benchmark, which is 100 experience per gold coin spent. This is what we recommended in our previous guide to level up to level 50 and is still much cheaper than using water motes. I have a few alternatives that could be used instead of this that, depending on the prices on your server, could be a bit more efficient to use to level up to 150. We are going to start off with my favourite alternative, which is the strong corrupted weapon coating, which you can make at level 59. So you're going to have to make a few more common focus potions until you can craft these. They give the same experience, 90, which is the same as the strong mana potion suggested in our previous guide. The reason I like this potion is because on my server at least, these do have a bit of resale value due to all the corrupted portal runs and invasions going on. To make these you need a tier 3 offensive reagent. The cheapest ones on my server are molten lodestone and blightroot leaf, both at 0.1 gold each. For the secondary I recommend using Rivercrest again, as it's still much cheaper than the other tier 2 reagents. This is only 0.2 gold each. The last ingredient is oil, which is the most expensive ingredient at 0.6. So in total 0.9 gold for 90 experience, or 100 experience per gold spent. Now I hear you saying that this is the same as the common focus potion, so why shouldn't we just use these? Well, the answer is because this potion gives nearly 4 times the experience, so you save a lot of time and water, and secondly, there's a chance this potion actually has a resale value, which the common focus potion definitely does not. Next up is the strong angry earth coating, which can be made at level 61. This again requires a tier 3 offensive reagent, so we're going to go with molten lodestone and blightroot leaf. But my favourite part about this potion is the secondary which you can use, which is dragon glory stem. On my server this only costs 0.01 gold each, as apart from making potions they're pretty useless, and everyone on my server seems to be chasing the dragon glory flower, so there's loads of them. This means the total cost to craft this potion is 0.71 gold, or 124 experience per gold coin spent. Last but not least is the strong focus potion that can be crafted at level 55. For this you need a tier 3 water reagent, freezing lodestone being the cheapest on my server at 0.5, and the secondary is going to be between soul sprout stem or bumble blossom, both costing the same on my server at around 0.3 gold each. This gives us a total cost of 0.8 gold per potion, or 112.5 experience per gold spent, as we do not require any oil. So hopefully the above 3 alternative potions will be useful for you on your quest to 200 Arcana. Unfortunately, given the way the market works, prices will be different across the server, so it could just be that the materials are really expensive. But before I go, I do have a bit of an Easter egg potion that if Amazon decide to fix, you'll get an insane amount of experience for very little cost. You may have noticed while skinning a tier 4 reagent drop called Animal Eye. This sells for a measly 0.01 gold on the trading house because it is literally useless. As the game currently stands, there is nothing you can do with this material. As you can imagine, this was not meant to be the case, as it's supposed to be a tier 4 protective ingredient for potions. If this does get fixed, you can expect the cost of this to fly up, but if you fancy a risk in buying a few thousand now, you could bag yourself 300 experience for the cost of 0.32 gold. You would make powerful Angry Earth ward potions, which require level 112 to make, and you would use the Animal Eye, Dragon Glory Stem, and Bumble Blossom to make. Thanks again everyone for tuning in, and if you enjoy the content we are producing, then please hit the subscribe button, as it really helps the channel. Comment below if you'd like a say on what we cover next, and as always, good night.